Shop My Stash. Remember, if you're new here, this is how I get my light to work with my phone. And then we come up this way. And so these are the palettes I had out for last week and face products. And then, so we're gonna go through palettes first, and then we're gonna show you what I'm gonna swap them out with. Then we'll go through our face palettes, or face products. So we have I will be filming a In for the Long Run Project Pan sometime soon. So you'll probably see that after I'll finish uploading my makeup collection. I still have 3 more sections to film, and one of those 3 is eyeshadow palettes. So I'm gonna film that differently, so you'll see me like you have with all the other products. So be excited, because I'm excited. It's gonna take me forever, but I think we'll all love it. So Project Pan palette is the Be Perfect Colorable 3 palette. Gorgeous. I even used some of the orangey shades, thinking it was gonna come out more neutral, but it didn't come out as neutral as I thought it was going to be, so like I tricked myself. And we have the Beauty Bay Midnight palette, which is, I'm gonna put back up. I used it once or twice, I think, so that's going back up. We have the NYX Ultimate Utopia palette. I used this twice. I'm proud of myself. Gorgeous palette. I love this. This is one of my favorite palettes from them. Can't go wrong with it. We have the ColourPop Gone Matte palette. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love the look I used with this palette. Put that one back up. We have Beauty Bay Love Notes palette. I love this one too. I used this twice, guys. I love to mix palettes together. And then we have the Olden's Eye plus Angelica Helia palette. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I love this. And one whole look with this palette, gorgeous. We have the More Times Ashley Strong palette. I used it that one time, like last week, and I just haven't touched it. So we'll put her back up. I'll bust her out again. Then we have our monthly focus palette. I haven't used any of my focus palettes yet. I'm planning on it, working on it. We have the Morphe Times Lucky Charms. Gorgeous. We have Ace Beauty Falling For You. I still have not used this or gravitated towards it. I've used it the one time for the shade Permission and Cider, and that's it. I haven't reached for anything else in here. Yeah, so we're gonna put this back up. So if I haven't grabbed it now, then I probably won't grab it. We have Glamlite Frosted Flakes. Gorgeous palette. I haven't pulled for it yet, but it is one of my focus palettes of the month. We have the Makeup Revolution Soap X Extra Spice. I do plan to use this. I just haven't pulled it to use it. And then the last focus palette of the month is I Heart Revolution Fruity Pebbles. Haven't used it yet. I'm getting there. We have ColourPop Wine and Only. I think with the palettes I have chose for this coming up week, this will pair beautifully with those. So excited to use this. And then we have our Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. Get that open. So yeah, haven't used that one yet. It's my love-hate palette. I move everything back one. Okay, so let's show you the palettes I picked out to use. I'll show you the bigger palettes first. So let me get to those. Oh shoot, avalanche. Okay, that's the best that's getting. Sorry guys, 2 seconds here. The struggle is real. So Morphe came out with a new purple brown palette, which reminded me of this palette, so I don't think I'm going to pick it up like I thought I was going to. So this is Morph Times Pony Constellation Sky. This reminds me of that palette that they just came out, the 35L, so I'm just going to pull this and use this. So move this one up one. So being a palette hoarder comes in handy sometimes. And then I'm going to also pull out the 35S Sweet Oasis Morph palette. Gorgeous. Also, I really like these darker shades down here. And then these two rows are calling my name. So these two rows in here is the sections I'm pulling this palette for. And then the last big palette is the ABH Norvina collection. This is volume 5. I do have all 6. I love them. This also, the Morph 35L that just came out, this is also reminding me of that a little bit, so I pulled this as well. And I'll probably focus on this side, I think, as a palette. So, that's exciting. I love big palettes. I can't help myself. So now let's get to the smaller palettes I picked out. The Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 palette. I have never used this since I've had it, and I've had this for more than a year. So we're going to pull this out to use this. And I'm also pulling the Laura Lee Nudie Patootie palette. Going to pull this too. Can you see a theme? I am drawn to the more neutrally palettes. Wow. Brittany said something to me about more neutral looks, and then I wasn't feeling neutral at the time, and now I am. And so we have Melt Mary Jane. I'm going to pull this palette as well. And then Gemini 2 is calling my name. Everybody else is, this shade right here, doing any weird things. I just cleaned it up, so it's back to normal now. I don't know what was going on with it. It's fine now, so I'm going to use this. So let me fix these palettes real quick so it makes sense to me. I like to put them like in a sizing order thing. I don't know if that makes any sense. I had to move those there. My cat keeps knocking them down. My cat's a little furry terrorist. Hope you guys appreciate my organization skills when it comes to palettes. Oh. Okay, that is satisfying. You can see every single one now, and I love it. So let's go to face products. Starting back with the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette, which, listen, I love this palette. This shade, this cream glow base, was garbage. I don't know what was wrong with it. It was just bad. So I like, instead of just throwing out the whole palette, because that's still good and the rest of them are still good, like this is still nice and creamy. So I just took that all out, and that's good. So now nothing can get infected. I paid a lot of money for this palette, and I love this palette, so I wasn't gonna let one shade ruin it. So yeah, the dedication here. And I think, let me look at this again. I'm gonna keep this out because I can use all of these, and I think that's glowy, so I can use that as a blush topper. So I'm going to keep this out. And since that has a blush topper, I'm going to put this one up, which is Natasha Denona, and it's in the shade, oops, Rayo. This is gorgeous, by the way. It's like, it says Duo Glow, so I'm guessing a blush highlight, but I love it as a blush. I'm also going to put up the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Bronzer. I got a little dip in this now. I'm going to put up the ColourPop Super Shock Highlighter and Stole the Show. I did not use this, so I'm going to keep this out. And this is Jeffree Star Supreme Frost Crystal Kumquat. It's a funny name. I'm going to put up this Wet n Wild blush stick. I think a lot of things are going up this week. Okay, this will be saying it's almost used up. It's the Dior Show Maximizer 3D Lash Primer. I'm going to put this back up. It's an e.l.f. eyeshadow stick. These 3 liners I'm trying to use up because they're pretty old, so these are going to stay out. It's Piggy Bank, DTLA, and Teaspoon. I use them a lot. I'm also going to put up this ColourPop Color Sticks eyeshadow stick. And then my NARS eyeliner finally went kadoopy, so I'm now using the Riller 24-hour eyeliner shade black. And then still using the Rare Beauty mascara. I'm trying to use this one up as well. Eyebrows, we have the Charlotte Tilbury eyebrow pencil. Keeping this out, I'm like, let me show you how far. Oh, wrong side. Go back on. Okay. This is how much product I have left. And then I can put in the refill, so. And also using some more brow pencils. Using the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance. I'm trying to use this one up. I've had it for quite a while in my collection, so I want to use it before it goes bad. I think I'm finally going to put up this e.l.f. Shape and Stay Brow Pencil. I really like this, so I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to keep this out because I really like it. Here's what it is. I just run this through my brows and use a brow pencil and then like brush it out. It's beautiful. I'm just going to keep that out. It's like the best $3 ever spent. If I can get the lid back on. There is the NYX Glitter Glue. The Jeffree Star Setting Powder. I'm also trying to use this up, so this will stay out. Hit pan on this, and I actually think I'm going to put this up. I've hit pretty good pan on this, and I want to use something else on my face. So, swapping her out. I need some more finishing powders, for sure. So we have the Professional Ultimate Hydrate Primer. This is okay. Not bad. Ooh, sorry. We have the I Heart Revolution Unicorn Glow Serum Primer. I'm keeping this out. I am loving this on my dry skin. It's a new fave. I will definitely be repurchasing this for sure. And other primers like it. I'm also going to put this eyeshadow stick up from ColourPop. I didn't realize I had 2 of them out. And the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I'm going to keep this out. It's actually pretty nice. Look at that usage. We're getting somewhere on this big guy. And I have 2 single eyeshadows out. I have this ColourPop Rooftop Cocktails. I'm going to keep this out. And then ColourPop Moonwalk. Keeping both these out. I have the NYX Bare With Me Blurring Tint Foundation. This is okay. It's not too bad. It's just okay. I'm going to put it back up. I don't know. I like it, but I don't like it, if that makes sense. It makes a beautiful base. It's just, you got to be quick when applying it. The Revolution IRL Filter Finish Soft Matte Concealer. I do like this, so I'm going to keep this out. Also going to keep out this Wet n Wild concealer stick because it makes a good concealer, under eye concealer. I don't know, I like how this mixes with this one, so I'm going to keep both these out. A happy accident. And then all my lip products that I have out will be staying out. So let's pick out some products. Primer. I really don't need a primer out. But because my skin has been liking luminous bases, I'm going to pull out this Tarte to use with the I Heart Revolution. The Tarte Seed Lotion. And then foundation. I actually have some small little haul coming, so yay. I want to use I'm gonna use my Tarte C water foundation. I love this. I'm gonna pull this out to use. The foundations I do have coming out are drugstore, so yay guys. That goes back over here. I need this setting powder, but I want a different finishing powder, so I'm gonna go with the Huda Beauty Glowish Luminous Pressed Powder in shade Fair. And then bronzer. I'm thinking for bronzer, I'm gonna pull out this ABH cream bronzer in Golden Tan. And yeah, that's it. And then blush. I want to use Blush Wise. Let's see here. This is my blush stash. These NYX Sweet Cheeks collection soft tint in the shade Coralicious and Bombshell. I'm gonna pull these two out to use. Good products. So let's go to highlighters. I have a pretty good assortment of highlighters out. I want to pull out cream highlight. But I'm going to do like cream to powder highlight. I want to use the Monster Super Shock highlighter. Look at that pink. I want to pull that out. And I don't think I want to pull out highlight. Do this little Becca Champagne Pop. No, because then I don't want to have too many highlighters out. So I'm actually going to put this ColourPop one back up. Because I got that palette that has like 3 highlighters in it. So we're going to keep it like that. Face palette. I don't want to pull anything out of here. Don't need a setting spray. Last drawer, because I don't need to go in the bottom drawer. Got an eyebrow. Good, 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 and good. So I think that's it, actually. So let's go back. Recap. So this is everything I have picked out for my shop my stash for next week. The beautiful palette assortment here. Yeah, tell me, what did you pick out? What are you liking? What are you currently not liking? What are you trying to avoid? What are you loving? Let me know. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.